Good morning, YouTube. Woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. It's about 9:30 right now. Finished my video, editing it and everything. It's uploaded, scheduled, good to go. Now, here's a quick physique update. I got some nice downlight. Have no food in me right now, kind of flat, but I'm about to have myself my first meal, so that's why I'm starting to record. I've got 2 scoops of Ghost Whey protein here. I'm gonna knock out 50 grams of protein for the day, and because it's Sunday, most of the gyms here actually close pretty early. Gonna get a workout in fairly soon. It's gonna be arm and shoulder day, arms and shoulder, arm and shoulder. So I'm gonna take you through the day. Here we go. It's Sunday. It's a nice. This is like the last de-stressful day that we have until I get back home. So we're gonna enjoy it by working out and training hard and getting shredded, brah.
I know it's gonna hurt, but you're worth fighting for.
Swaggy outfit.
You know, I always think, man, I wish these things would go faster. They go so slow. But then I imagine like my grandma walking through here. I understand. Uber? You got Uber? We have to Uber? We have to Uber. I was about to have myself one of the packets of oatmeal, 65 grams of carbs, but I just had the shake. So instead of doing like a typical eat your breakfast, most nutritious meal of the day, all that stuff, for me, it's all about preference. So if you prefer your food later in the day, eat your food later in the day. If you like it in the morning, eat in the morning. If you like spacing it out evenly, space it out evenly. So for me, have a shake, feeling all right, feeling good, enough for a workout. So I'm gonna go work out and then save my food for later, so I can savor it and enjoy my macros. Okay, finding a gym. How do you take a pre?
Savor it.
I'm gonna savor that. Savor that what? Made it to the gym. This place is called Soho Gym. Not sure if I can record or not. And so that's what I'm recording over here, low key. Keeping it low key. This video cannot come at a more perfect time. Today I'm going to talk to you about the scale, about weigh-ins, about fluctuations, and honestly just feeling like the scale is lying to you. For me personally, I've been traveling now for about 2 weeks, and I still have a few more days until I head back home. But that means a ton of flights. That means eating out. That means higher sodium foods, inconsistent water intake, which that's just me not being consistent with my intake, and also, I'm not sweating as much. If I were training back at home, back in Houston at Alphalete Gym, I would be, dripping in sweat. I'm not sweating as much here. And so all these variables, right, they cause fluctuations in the scale. And for me, and what I recommend you guys doing to track progress, and if you're following macros, is to weigh yourself every single morning. You weigh yourself every morning, you take the weekly average, and then you kind of compare to the previous week and you make adjustments, right? Now, even though I haven't seen the scale really drop in the last 2 weeks, I've kind of just been hovering around 183, 184, which is pretty frustrating. I haven't seen it drop, but at the same time, if I look in the mirror, I'm seeing my abs pop out more. I'm seeing my veins more clearly. I'm seeing myself, I'm more vascular. I can see my face and my neck chiseling down. I'm not holding as much body fat. So I know that I'm making progress. I can see it, but the scale's telling me otherwise. And so I want to go ahead and break down weigh-ins for you guys. And the first thing I want to say is that it's so easy. Trust me, I've been there. My friends have been there. I know you guys have been there if you weigh yourself frequently. If you have a bad weigh-in in the morning, you cannot let that affect your day in a negative way. It's so easy for, crap, I had a bad weigh-in. And then you start questioning yourself. Oh man, maybe I ate too much. Maybe I need to drop my macros. Maybe I didn't do enough cardio. Maybe I need to start doing more cardio. You start questioning yourself in all these different things, right? And it's so easy to do that, but at the same time, you have to be able to dissect the higher weigh-in. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is going to be carbs. Carbs are so important. So by carbs, I mean, let's say Monday through Friday, right? You have 225 grams of carbs every single day. You're at home, you're tracking your macros, you're doing good, you're going to a few restaurants here and there, but you're keeping it very consistent. And let's say Saturday, maybe you have a refeed, right? So maybe you have 400 grams of carbs, or maybe you have a cheat meal that you shouldn't have had, or you kind of binge too much, or you have a fast food meal that you think you can kind of track the macros, it's not that bad, but the sodium is super high at that fast food place, right? That right there, that increase in carbs it definitely will affect your weigh-in the next day. So if your body's used to 225 a day, 225, boom, 400, you're gonna hold on. And that's all glycogen, guys. The more glycogen in your muscles, the more glycogen in your body, the more full you're gonna look. So that's why after a cheat meal, after a refeed, you feel really full, you look awesome, right? but your weigh-in is higher. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but well, we'll talk about refeeds on another day, but just you need to know that carbs can affect your weigh-in the following day. Number 2, we're going to talk about sodium. So sodium is another crucial component. Let's say you're at home again, Monday through Friday, eating very staple foods. You've got your chicken, you've got your rice cakes, you've got your sweet potato, you got all your food, right, that you're eating. You're going out to eat, but you're only going to, let's say, maybe Chipotle every once in a while. Maybe you're getting a grilled chicken sandwich at this restaurant. You're making it work, right? Then let's say on Saturday you decide to fit some really salty popcorn into your diet, or you decide to fit some really salty buffalo wings or something like that, something really high in sodium. That increase in sodium again will kind of bloat you up. It'll spike your weigh-in, and it's so simple. Let's say you have a bag of salty popcorn at night, some Icon Meals popcorn like I used to have a lot last prep. That's going to spike you up. So sodium, carbs, it can both spike you up. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is water intake. Water intake is so incredibly crucial to keep a consistent weigh-in. And so, for example, Monday through Friday, we're saying Ben, right? We have Ben. He drinks 1.5 gallons of water Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now on Saturday, Ben's on the go. It's the weekend. He forgets about it. He didn't really think about it, right? He has less than 0.5 gallon a day. That day, your body's going, oh my gosh, this is different. I've been getting 1.5 gallons and now I'm only getting less than 0.5 gallon. I need to hold on to this because I don't know what I'm going to get tomorrow, right? So that holding on to the water, that can give you guys water retention. So that could easily affect your weigh-in the following day because your body just doesn't know it has to hold on to protect itself, right? So high water intake is going to help you get consistent weigh-ins, consistent carb intake, consistent sodium intake. And with sodium, I don't necessarily tell you guys to track sodium. The main thing with sodium and water, as long as you're consistent with it, I personally have a pretty high sodium intake. I love putting pink Himalayan sea salt on my stuff. I really like sodium. So my body's used to a high sodium intake. But if I were to spike up one day, again, that'll affect the weigh-in. So I'm telling you all these things just so you can really dissect your weigh-in and don't let it ruin your day. Don't feel like you have to make adjustments right away. I think that it's super easy to kind of freak out, get paranoid. God, I'm not making progress. So just know, again, quick recap. Water is consistent. If you bring down your water, you could have a higher weigh-in. Carb intake, if you have a refeed or if you spike up, the next day you may have a higher weigh-in. Sodium, if it's not consistent, you spike, you could have a higher weigh-in. Women, hormones is a huge one. If it's your time of the month, I've seen girls literally go up 4 to 5 pounds in a weigh-in for maybe that week and then kind of drop back down. What else? Let me see. I wrote some notes down, so I'm just gonna check this out real quick, guys. Of course, sweat. If you're used to training like at Alphalete and you're just dripping in sweat because of the humidity and the heat, and then you come to the UK where it's cold and you're at an air-conditioned gym and you're not sweating as much, that could make you hold more water because you're not used to that routine. And it really comes down to routine. And let me see what else I've got. So what I may want to do when I get back home, for example, I feel like I'm holding on to a ton of water. I've been on a lot of flights. Flying can make you hold water. So when I get home, I'm going to put my hoodie on. I'm going to get a workout in Alphalete. I'm going to do some cardio on the Stairmaster. And I guarantee you, within a week of being home, I'm going to drop a solid 4 to 5 pounds just because I feel like I'm holding on to so much. And it's really frustrating because I feel like I'm putting all this work in, right? I'm making so much. I feel like I'm trying so hard, but I don't see the scale. But I know it's going to come. And so just keep that in mind when you guys are weighing yourself, when you're doing your daily routine, when you're drinking your water, when you're having your carbs, your refeeds, things like that. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Don't let it make or break your day. If you do have higher consistent weigh-ins for, let's say, 4 or 5 days in a row, and you don't think it's a spike, then maybe look at adjusting your macros. Maybe drop your carbs a little bit. Maybe it's time to add a little cardio session here or there. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Again, do not let the scale freak you out. The scale can lie to you. Be consistent. Look at the big picture, not the day-to-day picture. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Okay, we're here at Nando's, and this meal looks perfect. Check it out. I got 2 plates. First plate I got was a boneless chicken breast, chicken butterfly with medium sauce. I got a creamy mash, and then I got another order of the butterfly with a side salad. So mixed greens, you got some cucumber, some tomatoes, and instead of dressing, I just got a lemon. So I'm gonna squeeze that lemon on here for some sauce, but this looks so freaking good. What up? I gotta be real with you real quick. I'm about to tell them what I told you in a whole nother quick, little different angle for the vlog.
Let's do it.
They're gonna record my salary off, but we're coming up on 2 weeks away from home. Definitely missing it a lot, and I'm feeling real beat right now, guys. To be honest, I'm really tired. I woke up at 5 this morning, and then 5 yesterday too, right?
Yeah. 5:30 yesterday?
5:30 yesterday. So about 10 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. So feeling like I got run over. So today's gonna be a pretty chill day. It's not gonna be that eventful. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day here in the UK, but not in the US.
That is weird. Why isn't it like worldwide?
I made a tweet about it, and someone responded like, "Christian, because it's not." I'm like, okay. Asshole. We're about to go watch Beauty and the Beast. We're gonna give a review of Beauty and the Beast, okay?
A hard
1
review.
to 10. All right.
There's curtains. There's really curtains right now.
All right, so the last clip you saw, I was about to go watch Beauty and the Beast, and here's what happened. The movie started at like 4:50, and I fell asleep in the first 10 minutes. I slept the entire movie. We came back to the hotel, got here at like 7:20, 7:30, fell asleep at 7:30 p.m., woke up at 5 this morning, 6 this morning. So I just literally, my body like shut down. I caught up on a bunch of sleep that I've been missing the last 2 days, and I could not stay awake for the life of me. So honestly, I can't even tell you guys how Beauty and the Beast was. I just passed out. But Heidi, what'd you think?
It was so good.
1 to 10.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, for like 100 for sure.
100 for sure.
So good. You missed out.
100 for sure. So go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out again. I don't know, but feeling great. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's Monday, so all the work has to get done today, which is why we're here in the UK. So thank you all so much for watching. Rest up. Your body tells you to rest up, you rest up. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.